the relationship between AI, gaming, and sports. So the world economy, especially the US and China, but in general as well, is starting to demarcate itself into three levels. The highest level, increasingly, is the ability to utilize artificial intelligence. So that's the transformative organizing principle that's increasingly coming in also here. The second level is people that have an awareness of technology but are not directly involved in AI per se. And one of the expressions of that might be thought of as gaming, because gaming is kind of a futuristic orientation in general, but without the specific applications of AI. So gaming can be thought of almost like as a virtual AI. There's a lot more that can be said about that, but think about gaming as a virtual AI. It's an application of AI because AI is involved in gaming, but it's kind of like an experience of AI, but not in its purest or highest form. And the third level includes things such as sports, people that are not really involved in the technologies of the future. It doesn't mean you can't be a technologist and love sports at the same time, but I'm talking about if your primary emphasis could be either AI, gaming, or sports. Sports is kind of like an identification with others as opposed to yourself. So AI is like the purest transformational type of experience. Direct empowerment in terms of like action and change, not necessarily action, but in terms of change. Gaming is kind of in the middle where you have some empowerment, but you're also like a spectator as well. You're in somebody else's world, but you're driving that in kind of a virtual way. And then sports is more completely vicarious. You're just a fan, although, sports is becoming more attractive as well, but you're living like vicariously through your team. So in AI, you have power directly. In gaming, you share power, and in sports, you turn over your power, or you live through the power of others.